But you know, I got here than I thought. Right now, I'm trying to get this thing set up here. Um, but yeah, my wife, who I love with all my heart here, she is letting me use her Android to go live. Went to Walmart this morning, got me another one of these, and I got me some night crawlers, garlic scented night crawlers. And that's what I'm going to start off with. And now there's numerous ways you can actually, you know, hook the worm on the hook. One, you can just keep and hooking it through section by section of the worm, or you can hook the worm, send the hook, send it up twice again, and do it one more time, and leave some worm hanging to where it'll wiggle. And damn it, I'm gonna try that on the first one, because you only get 18 of these. Oh shit. You see that? See how look at that wiggling. But I'll be out here for a couple of hours, and you know, I have my second today. Hey, how y'all doing? What y'all want to talk about, and so on and so forth. Have fun. Now, on to the second one. Now, this is a bait holder, which oh yeah, honey, it's working fine, sweetie. My wife's asking how the phone's doing, and like I said, honey, it's fine. Now, secondly, got this little treble hook here. And what I'm going to do with the treble hook is I am going to put on just a little bit, comes to play. Comes to play. Just whip the stuff around. And there you go. Two baits on one setup. Now, I did the short. Not kidding. Short. Not kidding. It was like this, and and honestly, it feels so good to be able to go live again. I mean, she'll tell you, folks, I wasn't paying attention to it. It wasn't that it wasn't no good. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, you almost had a brawl almost broke out between Oba and Braun Breaker. And then they're doing a little tournament to see who Roman Reigns is gonna face when they go to Mexico. Freaking cool. See, I think this time I think Roman has defended his title more than Morgan. But like I said though, today, garlic scented night crawlers. That's on this pole. And then this and this being sloshed on with it on the other pole. Now today it is a little muggy. It's not holy hell bad. It's not too unbearably muggy out here in Canton. I mean, because last night it kind of rained on and off. It's been hours. So I'm gonna try to see about being here at 5:30. Now, mind you, it'll still be dark, but the top of these things right here, they glow in the dark. And of course, hey, to all my subscribers here, here, hope you're having a good day. I mean, and to my to a friend of mine that I do watch every Monday at 2:30. Adrian Newman. I hope you're having a good day. Yep, it's a little muggy, so I'm rolling up the sleeves today. Between March, April, May, and partly in June, I do my fair share of bass fishing and some crappie fishing, and I'll mix in a little catfishing. But then as the year goes on into July, August, September, October, I mostly go for catfish in the late summer to early fall. And but between March, April, and May, and all the way to October, the catfish seem to bite more for me during the late and the way angry. Hey, thank you for showing the that little short video, of the catfish that I caught Friday. You know, I was happy that I caught that catfish Friday, but at the same time, I was so mad because my phone over here decided to play. Oh, I'm gonna fall off the damn tripod and hit a rock. Of course, if had my wife thought about doing, using her Android that day, oh man, they would have saw me finally catch a catfish, or hell, even a fish in general, live. But hey, it is what it is. Sometimes shit happens. That one tripod I had is still a good tripod. But you know, things just happened that was beyond. It's just something beyond my control. It could not. Now, I will be using this phone. When it because when I go on my deck to do my 12:30 live today. Now the 12:30 live that's going to be on my front deck. That's going to be every Tuesday. So yeah, every Tuesday, 12:30, I will be doing a live. From my house on my front deck. Okay, something's kind of playing with the pole right here. You know, I haven't tried the chicken livers yet. I haven't tried the I mean, I have seen other other different dough baits or different baits for catfish. But think of it is, some of those baits are pretty damn expensive. I mean, there's this one. It's like a small bag, this big, about like this, and it's called Gulp. I mean, this right was almost $5. This $5, and then you also got the magic bait dough bait. So after the chicken liver chicken blood dough bait of the magic bait, that's $3.76. If you go for the Great Scott liver and cheese, that's also $3. But the King Cat chicken blood is $4. Okay, this one's not getting pulled anymore, so oh, just about damn near gave myself a piercing with my hook. Now, oh yeah, and the thing about this, about this setup, you gotta get a swivel, tie on the main line, then tie it again on the bottom, and there you go. Grab me a little bit of world's best catfish dough bait. And and I caught that catfish. You using this with the bait holder drenched in this. I didn't when I did the cast out. I didn't cast out that far. Maybe 25, 30 feet out. I ended up hooking that catfish on its tongue. So it was not getting just like I did before. Just slide that stuff on here. It's on there. Then take it, put it in the water a little bit. Let's harden a little bit. Oh, and then wash the hands off. This stuff will stick on your hands. And so the best thing to do when you use that bait, wash your hands off. With the lake water. And of course now, yeah, I just recently just discovered, hey, yo, I lost a couple of subs. Hey, it happens. I mean, that's YouTube. It's gonna happen. Let's see. Yeah, just gotta keep an eye on both my lines. Yeah, there, see both poles. So if I do get struck on either one of them, you're gonna be able to see both. Like I said, I got here at 8. I had already had this thing set for 8:20. Actually, I got here at 8:09. Got the two pole holders set up, and when I saw that I had 6 more minutes left before to go live, I was like, "Oh, the hell with it! I'm just gonna go ahead and go live now." Yep, my little Bass Pro Shop hat. Well, hey, with this, I don't have to worry about putting sunscreen on my damn bald head. Let's see, I'm gonna go and check on my worm, see if I even got any worm on there. And I do not. I do not have any worm on the hook. All right. So yep, got me worm ready. I mean, aside from the catfish bait I have, I also have oh shit. I mean, I do have different bass baits too. I mean, I got some wacky rig, yeah, yeah, wacky rig worms. Let's see. I got some drop shots and the swivels to go with it. I do have a top water yellow frog. Weirdly enough, I found it out here. I got some watermelon seed worms. I got some pumpkin seed worms. Now, when I was using the pumpkin seed worm, I did it on a drop shot. That's where I caught my mass majority of the bass. And I did catch a very little white striped hybrid off of a live minnow. And then on my third trip to Fields Landing, after 2.5 hours, I caught the one crappie. But this year, because the lake was so low, it kind of slowed down the crappie this year on the bites. Hopefully, during the time of next February to March, I will be able to, you know, if it rains good enough and keeps the lake at a decent level, I'll be able to, catch more crappie. But the day I caught that crappie though, I was slowly starting to bring stuff back to the car. I was getting ready to call it a day. And that crappie had taken it and it was underneath the dock. See, I've already counted like 4 or 5 turtles out here. But hopefully today will be the day I actually finally catch a fish while I'm live. Boy, here's the hoping. Yeah, and as you said yesterday, Angry, you're right. This world is completely screwed up. I'm saying it the clean version. I know you said it was this world's completely effed, and it is. I mean, here in America, as of late, there's been nothing but non-stop protest. You got people attacking agents, and you got these people out there getting paid to do this crap. But what's the point of getting paid to do something so insane if you wind up in jail? What's the point? I mean, yes, our current president isn't popular with a lot of people. And honestly, I didn't like Obama, but I didn't sit there and riot and burn towns and and get all hissy and pissy about it. I didn't like Biden, but the way I look at it is whoever wins the election. That's it. Whether it's a Democrat president or a Republican president, it don't matter. Whoever wins, wins. And that person will either be president for 4 years or the full two term, 8 years. It happens. And honestly, I haven't care if female runs as long as the female thinks of the people, thinks of the citizens, and not have some kind of revenge plan or scheme. I mean, because I think it was a while back in Minnesota, people were, they were at church worshiping, and these agitators just barged in and just started going insane in the bloody membrane. And I'm like, people are there to worship, not to be completely invaded. No, there's some people that don't believe in God. Hey, that's your choice. You know, that's where the First Amendment comes. You got your right, to the freedom of the press. That's why when And I have watched some of the most craziest videos where people are sitting there going, I didn't give you permission to film. I didn't give you permission to film me. Well, when you're out in public, all bets are off. And some of them people get so pissed off they call the cops on the people out recording, and they're out in a public park. They're out on a sidewalk. You're out in. And then you got them people going, you can't invade my privacy. Once you're out in public, you got no privacy. They get all, ooh, it's a camera. Okay, you go to a gas station, you got cameras. You're at a shopping center. They have cameras outside the building and inside the building. You're being recorded no matter how much you hate it. Because, the stores have cameras to watch out for shoppers. And the ones outside and the cameras that are facing outside in the parking lot are out there, and there's people out there loitering. Or hold that thought, folks. I gotta go get my monster. Man, I would love to see I would love it if I was to get a sponsor like Monster for my fishing stuff, or or if a various bait company, or even a fishing rod manufacturer. Because let's see, one person I watch, the kayak catfish, and this dude is on a reservoir, and he has been given Paul's from Sumo Catfish. And they send him the poles to where when he's out doing what he's doing, he they have him test out the durability of the pole. And honestly, I think that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, for this one, I'm just going to put the dough bait on. World's best catfish, Charlie Blood B. And the letters are in red. Now there's another one like this, but the label's blue. And this is made at a company in Iowa. Let's see now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I could say this name right, but I think it's Oskaloosa, Iowa. Now I think I'm saying that name right. I don't know. And of course, now and also, yeah, if for any college football fans out there, hey, college football is less than a month away. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um, you know, last year Georgia Tech, they came this to go into the ACC title game, but the loss to the NC Wolfpack and the Pitt Panthers, well, killed that one. Killed their shot. Hey, that's football. And hell, for any WNBA fans, um, what did y'all think about what happened to Sophie when that one girl Dejanay did that? I mean, that was a damn clothesline. I mean, man, I mean, yeah, Sophie was going for the layup, and she just got wham right across. I mean, and then when Dejanay got ejected, she had the freaking gall while in the locker room typed in white privilege hashtag at Indiana Thunder. Playing basketball, it don't matter if you're black, white, European, Asian, it don't matter. You commit a foul like that, you're gonna get ejected. Plain and simple. Race has nothing to do with that crap. Dejanay just got mad because she got ejected. I mean, this reminds me years ago. Now, this is back when I was playing semi-pro ball. You know, I would be working during the day, play baseball at night. Well, one day, now I was a damn good pitcher, and and through the times of playing semi-pro, I wasn't getting paid to do it. I was just, I was having fun with the game. Well, '03 to '04, I played for a team in Forsyth County. Then from '05, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I was actually playing for a team in the ATL. And I was on the final 3 years. I I played for a team here in my own county. Now, during the year when I was playing, I was on the Atlanta squad. I had I had a streak. It was a long streak too. I mean, I was throwing some of the most nastiest curveballs. This nasty changeup, curveball, and the fastball. I even threw a pretty devastating slurve. Well, I had a 300 plus win streak. Never lost a game when I pitched. One day, I was taking on a team that I had played with. It was at Forsyth. I had the worst game in my life. Finally, I snapped and I threw a fastball as hard as I could, intentionally. Wham! Hit him in the head. And then then I walked to the dugout and I said, he goes, I said, I'm fucking done. The umpire looked at me and says, "You're out of here." I said, "I'm already walking out." And that was actually in 2010. I remember I got suspended for they were gonna give me a whole month suspension, but they only gave me like a 2 weeks or a week and a half suspension. So yeah, I could not believe it. Because as soon as they heard that laugh of the catcher's glove, that everyone looked and they're like, "Oh damn, we gotta go. He's pitching today, or he's pitching tonight." the the opposing team would song uh, by Jaguar Ma, and it was called um, you know, "Come and Save Me, Come and Save Me." I mean, they were as soon as they heard the glove pop, they immediately started playing that song, and it turned into a joke. It was a funny joke because then I would sit there and I'd look at them, and I would look at my catcher, and I'm like, "Are they serious? Are they for real? They're playing this song. Are you serious?" I'm like, I am, I was never fronting that I was unbeatable when it came to me pitching on the mound. I was very, very beatable. Because ever since that, my streak that I had ended, I listened more times throughout the years. I mean, I was never fronting that never gonna beat me. Was never, but I think what got them so shook up about me was when I was younger, I was throwing a fastball between 94 and 96 miles an hour. Now, if I was to get myself intentionally mad, I was throwing the ball 97 to 99, and a couple of times I hit the 100 101 mark. And the first pitch, I always threw on the inside corner fastball, and it would be between the chest and the abdomen on the inside part of the plate, going about 99 miles an hour, and it just completely shook up the batters. And then I would either throw my second pitch would either be a sweeping slider or throw the slider that would make the ball, spin in a gyro motion and sink down. And I would either finish off the batter if they struck out with either another high up fastball, or I would finish them off with a changeup or the sweep slider. And each batter I faced, Yeah, I didn't throw the fastball first pitch on every batter because as a pitcher, that would be stupid. Because sometimes on the second batter, I would open them up with the sweeping slider, curveball, or changeup, with the occasional slurve. And then sometimes my second pitch would be the fastball. And sometimes I would open up with an off speed pitch on the inside or outside corner that would go just a little bit off the zone on the outside. And then I would finish them with a back to back fastball. You know, that's just what it was. Okay, time to check on the worm. Got no worm. Garlicky. Very garlicky. Yeah, I think for this one, I'm just gonna go and just hook them and hook them. And just hook them up like this. This is another way I do it. And I keep forgetting to bring a damn rag to dry my damn hands off after washing my hands. I keep having to use my damn pant legs. Do I even have anything on this bait or on this hook? Nope. Do not have bait on this hook. Alright. Yeah, and I've been hearing when I was watching Angry Anubis' live stream, um, he was talking about uh, Grand Theft Auto 6 might get pushed back again. And man, there's already people out there that has pre-ordered that game. And honestly, I agree though. If I agree, Angry, if they do in fact not go with the November release date this year for Grand Theft 6, boy, Rockstar Games is going to be in a world of hurt. I mean, people have been waiting for 10 years for this game. But yeah, I mean, 10 people have been waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. And it's already been pushed back and delayed 3 times. You know, honestly, and of course, yeah, the last GTA, obviously, yeah, I played 5. Back when I used to have my Xbox One S. And yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of that game. I even enjoyed playing GTA Online. Even though I got killed a half a million times in like 20 minutes, I still have fun. It's like, damn. But I mean, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of angry gamers if Grand Theft 6 gets pulled or delayed for a 4th time. I mean, 'cause hell, if I end up, when I end up, saving up enough and getting the game system again, hell, even I would not be in a hurry to get Grand Theft Auto 6 if it gets delayed again. I mean, enough is enough. You know, Rockstar should not be announcing no release dates unless they are 100% positive that this is going to be it. There's no need for that bullcrap. You know, and there isn't. There's no need for saying, oh, it's going to come out on this year. Oh, it's going to come out on this year. I mean, enough. I mean, that's stupid. Don't be saying shit like that and then, oh, hey, hold on, folks. This may not, this may not work. This might not work right. Well, if you're not sure if the damn thing's gonna work, don't make these announcements for a release date. I mean, that is just beyond. I think. Is that? Oh yeah, that's what. I've been wondering what the hell this was that I kept seeing on screen. There we go. But yep, between now and 10:30, 10:30 is my limit of how long I'll be out here. As I said, I've been out here since I started this about 8:14. Hmm. And then now, and of course, now for any NFL fans, I missed that opening preseason game this year with the Hall of Fame. You know, Carson Beck, the former Georgia quarterback, and then transferred to Miami, took on Haynes King from Georgia Tech. And you know, for my team, you know, my team's the Falcons. They're always going to be my team through the good, the bad, and the what the hell years. And believe me, there's been a lot of what the hell years. I mean, the Falcons have been talking to Haynes King for, good lord, throughout 85 to 90% of last year's football season. And the Falcons didn't get him. The Carolina Panthers got him. I mean, it's nothing against Penix. Nothing against him. But he is so injury prone and that good. In my opinion, he's just not that good. I mean, the Falcons could have used Haynes King. I mean, what was it? It was on the final. It was on the Panthers' final. Haynes King had a 3rd and 14, And that boy ran about 30, 40 yards for a first down. And considering the Falcons did not have a round one pick. Hold on, I'm getting a text. Yeah, my next door neighbor was texting my mom saying that I said I didn't want to pick Gary up. Last night, Gary, uh, that's my neighbor's brother. There was an ambulance at their house last night. Apparently, Gary could not breathe. And apparently she took it as I didn't want to go, I didn't want to get up, I didn't want to stay up and pick him up. I never said that stuff. Yep, and but also, now off to the about the subject of the sports thing. But after Haynes King got that 35, 40 yard to get the first down, to get the he got he then did this another pass left. Haynes King did did this run, and he dove, broke the play at the goal line before his knee hit the ground, got that game winning touchdown. Like I said, the Falcons screwed up when they didn't get him. But also, with me being the college football fan and a giant sports fan, despite hey, it's been 24 years since I graduated, I still like to keep up with my old high school's football team, the Woodstock Wolverines. Well, this year Their schedule is out. Um, Woodstock High School will start their Friday Night Lights on August 21st. And let's see, I don't know if y'all can see this, but there you go. You know, they face Etowah. Now, Etowah is their Town Lake rival. Then week 2, they go to Cambridge High School. September 4th, they face the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. Woodstock ain't gonna win that. I can promise you that. Because up in Cartersville, up in Bartow County, there's not a damn thing to do out there. Except to go to Target, go to Walmart. Now, there used to be 2 GameStops, but a friend of mine that lives out there said that both of the GameStops out there are gone. There used to be one over by the Cartersville Walmart, and then there was another one over at the Target, near the Target. It's gone. So yeah. But anyways, well, yeah. Then week 4, Woodstock will take on the Pope Greyhound. Pope is a Cobb County school. Then they go and face the Creekview Grizzlies. Creekview's a high school on the east part of Canton. Then they take on the Rome Wolves. Then they'll be at Kell High School. Kell, Kell. They're the Longhorns, another Cobb County school. Then Sequoia, a high school in Valley Springs. River Ridge, high school that's in Woodstock. So yeah. So needless to say on that, and honestly, I would say Cartersville, Kell, Sequoia, Woodstock will probably not win that game, and possibly River Ridge. So Woodstock might go 6-4. And possibly still maybe make the playoffs. Possibly. Because let's see, Woodstock, they are a Region 6 5A school. For a bank check. Something tells me yeah, I got caught. I got caught on something. Damn it. Yeah, I got caught on the bottom. On the bottom, I'm trying to slowly, slowly reel it in. Woo! I saved it! I saved it! Holy crap! I thought for sure I lost it! I mean, I was for sure I was gonna lose it. Thank goodness I did not lose it. Okay, it's time to put a fresh worm on here. Yeah, I'm having to sit there trying to hook this worm on, get this worm on the hook. At the same time, watch the pole behind me in case something takes off with it. Oh shit. Just like that, the pole started bending. And I was like, oh shit. I'm dead. But yeah, man, I said for those who don't know about how catfish find their prey, they rely on their sense of smell. They really do. They rely on their sense of smell to find their prey. There we go. About that. Where the hell did I put that stick? Damn it! There we go. Two baits, one setup. Okay. But yeah, for any whether you're a college football fan or a NFL fan, who's your favorite? Or like with MLB with if you like MLB baseball, Major League, who's your favorite baseball team? If you're into basketball, hey, what's your favorite basketball team? I mean, as anyone that watches my videos, I'm a Braves fan. I'm a Falcons fan. I enjoy watching the Hawks, despite of how horrible they are. Um, yeah, I'm a Georgia Tech football fan. I like Florida State. I like the Michigan Wolverines. So yeah, I'm a complete sports nut. I love watching sports. They're fishing. I mean, shoot. And if any wrestling fans, who was your favorite wrestler you watched growing up? I mean, my list, shoot, it goes. I mean, cause I grew up watching Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, British Bulldog. The Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, Stone Cold, X-Pac, Kevin Nash. I mean, I even grew up watching Hulk Hogan before he left and went to WCW. Damn it. I mean, shoot, I even like watching, what's his name? Penta. Because I was watching him when he was in AEW before he came to WWE. I mean, one time I just came out here years ago, and I was here from before sunrise all the way to 3:30, 4 o'clock. Did not catch a damn thing. Did not catch a thing. 6 o'clock in the morning and left at 4 p.m. So I was out here one time for 10 hours. Didn't catch anything. Well, the next day, or actually actually during that time, we went the next day. It was 5 days later. Came back out here, did the same thing, and now this was before I started the channel. This was before I started the channel, and I literally caught 4 bass and 2 oh, but yeah. But like I said, 4 bass, 2 catfish. And so that just shows you that, okay, I can go out here and, get the baits and go out for 9, 10 hours and not catch anything, to a few days later go back out there again, do the same thing, and you catch something. that's just the way it is. You're not always going to be guaranteed you're going to catch something every time you go up to a lake or a river or a pond or a reservoir. You're not always guaranteed you're going to catch anything. Because hell, when I caught that catfish this, past Friday, last Friday, that was the first fish I caught down here in 3 months. And so you see, my patience had paid off. Like I said, and honey, I'm gonna be packing up at 10:30. So with that, I'm gonna go and check on, see if I even got a worm on the damn hook. Yeah, watching the other pole on the screen while hooking up a worm. You know what? I'm gonna add a second worm. Hell, if there's enough room on the hook. Okay, nope, two's the limit. But I mean, like I said, now if I don't catch a fish today, this won't be the first time I don't catch anything. You know, I mean, I know a lot of people probably ask me, well, if you don't catch nothing all the time down at this spot, why do you always keep coming down to this spot? I could picture that, and here's how I'll answer it. I walk down here. Ah, but I'll come down here because one, there's no road, there's no parking lot out here, and there's not a machine where you have to pay to park. Because down here, there's no parking down here. You just walk straight. You just walk down a trail and come straight down here. Go. Add this little. Like I said, this is the Primo. Yeah, Primo Blood Super Sticky Catfish Bait. And on the treble hook, I do have a World's Best Catfish Dough Bait at the bottom. And of course, I also know I am hoping to also save up enough money to get these automatic hook setters out. Get some automatic hook setters because I have to keep an eye on two poles. Setter. As soon as the line gets pulled and this little red trigger gets pulled, this thing will go like click, and it'll set the hook into the fish's mouth. I mean, stepping on the pole scared the hell out of me. I thought something was taking off with it. But yeah, the automatic hook setter is a great product to have. It actually has a higher hook rate, you know, versus waiting for something to pull and then you have to quickly get up and yank back. You know. So yeah, whatever happens with these two polls within the next 6 minutes, um, that's gonna be pretty much it for the day. Um, Cause honestly, I like coming here when it's like 5:36, 7 o'clock. But unfortunately, the only time I can do that, get here before daybreak hits, ironically, would be Wednesday mornings when I get up at 2:30, pick up my neighbor's roommate at 3:45, get her to her job at 4, then come home and I would have to leave the house at 5, between 5 and between 5:30 and 5:40 to get here before, you know, before daybreak hit. Today with the night crawlers or with the other pole with a combination of these two baits. But it's all good though. So like I said before, my patience will pay off. Because that is the importance of my channel. It's use various baits and you know explain the importance of being patient and having fun doing this, no matter where you do it at. And the fact that you're not always going to be guaranteed you're going to reel in a fish. You're not guaranteed that you're going to catch anything on every single fishing trip you do. Because I'm living proof. You know, last Friday when I did that short video of the catfish, my first fish in 3 months. And to some people that could be very discouraging, but the point is being in a lake, reservoir, river, pond, or hell, even fishing outside of just outside the dam. And now down to this lake is in Cartersville. And towards the end of September, the dam's going to start releasing water. And boy, there's a lot of bluegill out here. Damn, that line got hit and quit. Hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. That could only mean It was a turtle. Oh, please tell me I don't have a turtle. Oh, thank God. I did not have a turtle. Thank God. Oh, shit. My stupid ass almost grabbed the hook. Almost got poked and pricked by a barb on my treble hook. Boy, howdy. That would have. Yep, down to the last pole. And hell, I wouldn't be surprised if I had anything left on this one. Oh, okay. This one. So until the worm gets eaten up on this one, actually, damn it. Actually, I think I did get poked when I grabbed that treble hook. So yeah. So nothing left to do right now except wait for a few minutes. See if something does take, see if something does take it, something other than a damn turtle. And hold that thought, folks. I shall return. Alright, but I mean, I was just so glad that, you know, my wife let me use her Android so that I can go live once again at the lake. And of course, now this is Lake Allatoona. I mean, this is a fishing spot I've been going to since I was 10. And of course, now, if anyone did comment or say something and I didn't catch it, I am sorry about that. But when I'm sitting here trying to keep an eye on two poles, and I'm having to like look back and forth every so often because I don't, because when I did come here Friday, I wasn't doing a live thing. Like I said, dumbass almost didn't realize that the other poles I've already got put up. I realized there was a damn fish on it until I saw until I saw my other pole. I did not realize it. You know, and so my dumbass almost lost a pole. Fortunately, I was able to grab the pole in time Friday and reel in that catfish. But it is what it is. Curse this ADHD or ADD or both. But I said, if nothing bites on the, on the worm soon, then yeah. I thought my 12:30 live. And I think this line got pulled and I didn't look. And yes, this line's getting pulled, but not pulled enough to where damn it to hell, it's a turtle. Would you quit biting the pliers so I can get this damn hook out of your damn mouth? Folks, turtle. A freaking turtle. And he is not. I don't know if I can get this hook out of his mouth. Well, there it is, folks. A freaking turtle. Now, I gotta put a new hook on it. And once I put the new hook on it, I'm pretty much gonna go ahead and call it a day. Alright, folks, so this is where I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Fortunately, and very unfortunately, I didn't catch anything today. But, hey, there are other days to go, and there's always other times. I just hope everybody enjoyed watching me try to catch a fish, even though I ended up catching a freaking turtle. But just don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to Jason Fishing videos. Till next time, guys. Hey, peace out.